Breaking overnight after receiving information of a potential threat to the West Salem High School. The West Salem Police Department released an updated statement around 3 a.m. saying there is no immediate safety concern for the school district. The statement said, quote, "In collaboration with the West Salem School District and Wisconsin Department of Justice Office of School Safety, we have completed a thorough investigation into the safety concern at the high school. The police department will also provide additional police presence on and near the school campus," unquote. News 8 Now will continue to monitor this situation and update you when we do have more details. 21 Wisconsin counties now have a critically high spread of COVID-19. That is up from 8 last week. According to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services, Chippewa and Rusk counties jumped to the state's highest level. All other counties statewide are at a very high level. Nearly 200 Minnesota health workers are suing their employers to block a pending requirement that they be vaccinated against COVID-19. The federal lawsuit alleges federal officials and the roughly 20 providers that operate hospitals and clinics across Minnesota lack alternatives to a vaccination that infringes on their constitutional rights. The lawsuit seeks a temporary injunction to bar any terminations or steps to put unvaccinated health workers on unpaid leave while the case plays out. COVID-19 booster shots do not appear to produce side effects more severe than those reported after a second dose. The CDC studied data from 22,000 people who've received a booster and found less than a third of those people reported any side effects. Of those who did, the most common complaints were injection site pains, fatigue, and headache. The CDC characterizes those effects as brief and mild to moderate. An $11,000 grant will help lacrosse be more accessible. The Community Challenge Grant can be used to help businesses and organizations purchase assistance doorbells and wheelchair ramps to make their entrances more user-friendly for Americans with disabilities. For anyone interested in taking part, we have contact information on our website, news8000.com.
And if you're getting ready for that morning commute, looking pretty cloudy outside with those clouds expected to stick around throughout the afternoon. Your evening commute, though, is still looking mainly cloudy, a little bit humid out there. May want to keep that AC on, too.
The Festmaster and royal family will be busy beginning this morning. The fest gets started with a senior breakfast at the downtown fest grounds beginning at 7. Admission is free, and also at the fest grounds, the Lederhosen lunch, which starts at 11. At the same time, the special Fester Carnival starts at the Northside Fest grounds at Copeland Park. And later in the afternoon, the downtown fest grounds open at 4. Admission passes are required. Then the Torchlight Parade will light up the north side starting at 7 p.m. The parade starts at Gillette and Kane Streets, traveling west on Gillette before turning south on Caledonia. Meanwhile, the Torchlight Afterglow Party starts at 7 at Copeland Park. And at 9, the celebration takes to the sky with a fireworks display. The La Crosse Skyrockers will launch shows both today and Saturday. You'll be able to catch the show from the downtown fest grounds. We want to remind you of our plans for the Maple Leaf Parade. We will have live coverage of the big event starting this Saturday, October 2nd at 10 a.m. This year will be on our sub channel and our digital platform, so you can watch it on My Network TV, channel 8.2. and news8000.com or the News 8000 Plus app on your smart TV.
And we are going to be looking at chances of rain and thunderstorms tomorrow through Sunday. Temperatures there into the 70s next week with much sunnier conditions.
We have a live interview coming up with the newly announced Festmaster a little bit later in our show, so we hope you stick around for that. That does it for this hour. Much more to come. We'll be right back after the break.